Right. Right, hello everybody. Got quite a few viewers in now. Just got my tea ready. Got some noodles. Right, so 6 o'clock now, the event is starting, so just get onto a website and I'll get the chat up so I can see what you guys are saying on here. 17 viewers, thanks very much. They're coming in fast, these viewers. Just loading up the chat. As you can see, I've got my Apple sign there for the Apple event. I'm going to go on Gizmodo and Engadget. Chat room is still loading up. Well, hello to everybody. Come on. Come on. So thanks very much for everybody who's coming. The lights are going down and here we go. So the event has started and Steve is out. There's a huge applause. Come on. Just give me a second, I'll start doing something. Just gonna get set up. Been in a bit of a rush really. Come on. Right, so I've got your comments coming up now on the screen. iPhone OS 4, yeah, there won't be anything to do with the iPod Touch. Hello. I didn't actually, I bought it off eBay. Also got a nice can of Coke. Right. Back to engadget.com. There's 284 Apple retail stores. So Steve is on. We want to kick off 2010 with introducing a magical and revolutionary product today, but first we have a few updates. So it looks something to do with the iPods maybe, but a few weeks ago we saw a 250 millionth iPod. Last quarter they had 50 million visitors. Come on. Saying about a new Apple store opening today in New York City. So, if there is an Apple tablet, which the highly likely there is, are any of you guys going to get it? How much do you think it should be, if there is one? You will? 20 quid. By the way, if you just join in, yeah, I am having my tea. I think it'd be about £600 maybe, because an iPhone is about £400 on pay-as-you-go, and so it'd be a few hundred quid after that. First quarter of 2010, 15.6 billion. They're now talking about mobile devices. Obviously, no iPhones and MacBooks. Revenue's bigger than Nokia. Alright. I'm using a laptop here, and I'm trying to get the chat pop up on here so that I don't have to watch myself like on here as well, but it doesn't seem to be working. I don't know why. It seems really slow, but 25 viewers, so thank you to everybody. I know I've told a lot of you guys about me doing this live stream. Thanks very much. First bit of the keynote is a bit boring, really. Just kind of news and things, but still, again, it's quite interesting. So let's get to the main event. And he's got Nokia, Samsung and Sony on the screen. While I'm talking now, actually, there's not much going on. I know you guys know that I've said I'm going to get a MacBook Pro, but I'm not going to get one anymore. I'm going to get an iMac, I think. I think it's probably better value, I suppose. I don't know. If you want the portability, then I understand, get a MacBook, obviously, but I don't know, I think I'm better with an iMac, really. I'll probably keep my PC as well. Where can you watch the live Apple event? If you just look around on Ustream or Google or any like macrumors.com, Engadget, there might be links to them. Normally there are people who are at the event use a laptop to film it, but it's not very good quality in sound and stuff, but you can still see what's going on. How long is the event? The Apple event is probably going to be about 1 hour. It does change normally. If you want to watch it live on the internet, I'm not actually watching it live at the moment. I'm just looking at like photos and information which somebody's posting to the blog thing on Engadget.com. There isn't really guaranteed to be a live feed of the event. Just having a quick look around. He's got a picture up of a really old Mac laptop. He's talking about the iPhone and the MacBooks, how they can do all the things, browsing, email, photos, video, music, games and ebooks. Netbooks, sorry, netbooks are slow. They've got low quality displays, and the PC software isn't so good. So maybe they're doing a netbook, but like Mac style. "10 minutes already into the event. It's gone quick." Really has. iPad. Whoa, iPad. They've announced iPad. I think they have. Computers across the world right now will be going mad. My shop on the website, I'm not sure yet. When I've got it sorted out. Yeah, there you go. There's an Apple iPad, and it looks just like what you'd expect, really. It's more portrait, really, than landscapes, how you've seen them. So there's a home screen button, and it's basically a big iPhone, really, which is what we were expecting, and there he is holding it. So yeah, iPad. There is an iPad. That's the name. I think that is the better of all the names they've had, really. So it's got all the iPhone things you expect on there: the App Store, iPod, Photos, all the icons you see when you first get an iPhone. And he's demoing the New York Times website. He says that it's way better than a laptop and way better than a phone. So it must be good. If anybody's got any websites where they actually do have a live stream, it'd be good if you could send that to me. Come on. Yeah, I will be putting this on to YouTube not that long after I finished this live stream. So yeah, you send emails on it. The mail is really good. Wow, new drops drains in the mail interface and a large on-screen QWERTY keyboard. Right, he's showing the calendar, how that works, what photos look like. I'm not sure what size the screen is. They've got iTunes Store built right in, YouTube and YouTube HD. And the Maps application, and you can of course call people. That sounds good. Nearly 6:15, and there you go. They're showing the iTunes interface. It will be cool to have one of these in the stores. They're gonna have to, make room for them, really, aren't they, in the stores, because, well, they're pretty cluttered up with lots of iPhones and iPods. Yeah. Is anybody watching this through my website? That'd be cool to know. And I'll get back to the Apple news 1 second. and there is a slide to unlock screen just like the iPhone, and he is now sat down on a sofa, couch, leather chair, whatever you want to call it, on the iPad. And there you go, yeah, he's it's essentially a mobile safari. There's no flash on it, so that means you can't get certain things when you go on the internet through the web browser. So now he's just showing you the internet on the iPad and how it works and how you can change it to landscape, just like the iPhone really. What website is it that you're watching it on? Oh, I found the live feeds. Somebody on Twitter. Oh no, it's just saying that. Oh. I thought it was an actual video live feed, but it's not. It's just to say to me I'm watching. Yeah. Yeah, I'm here. Sorry. Right, have a bit of drink now. So showing now how you send messages and things, which is I don't know. I don't think they really should have needed like the phone in it as well, the internet and that, but they could have just left that out. I don't know. So far, it's just a bigger iPhone, really. Not really anything really good about it. You want some noodles? There you go, noodles. Just on Twitter and things. Please check me out on Twitter. Twitter.com/GreenMan videos. And I wonder what else is going to happen then at this event. The iPod's been announced now. I don't think they're really going to have a lot of time for the iPhone 4.0 OS. Actually, now showing how your photos work again, I think. I know that they've made it more like iPhoto on the Mac, so you can view more information about the photos. And half term, yeah, you're really good when it's half term. Right. So yeah, what do people think about me getting an iMac? Like I said earlier on, I prefer the iMac, I think, because, well, I was going to get a MacBook Pro, but they're quite expensive, and I preferred the 15-inch, and that was going to be about £1,200. So I'm going to get an iMac, the lower end 21.5-inch, 4GB of RAM, 500GB hard drive. Yeah, and you get the Magic Mouse, of course. So I think, you know, the MacBook Pro should include a Magic Mouse for free as well, or something else as well. I don't think you're really getting enough for your money with MacBook Pro 15-inch and the 13-inch, to be honest, really. Although they are very good still, but yeah, I think 27-inch is a bit too big, really. 21.5 is enough for me. My current Dell monitor is 22, so it's pretty much 22 as well, and even a little bit bigger, because of course it's not just a monitor, it's the computer built into it, and speakers, and CD drive, and SD card slot, and things like that. Right, it's back to the Apple event, see what's going on now. You got the idea of applause. They're looking at the maps and how that works, and how, well, it's to do with iPhoto, so it shows up all the photos on a world map for where they were taken, I think. Of course, I've not got a Mac yet, so I don't really know everything about Mac stuff. So if there's any of you guys who've got a Mac, what is the best thing about it, do you think? Is it not having viruses or errors or a slow computer? I might try actually going to Apple maybe this weekend and having a look again at the iMac, and of course the new iPad, and anything else new that they released today. If not, maybe the weekend after. He's now showing off the calendar, some new looks, and how iTunes works. I mean, like the iPod and things. I'm not actually sure how long this event is going to go on, because I don't know. Because he's almost at the end of everything really that the iPad can do, I think. Yeah, just looking on Twitter, nearly everybody's tweet is iPad released, iPad, iPod is out, iPod is released. What do you mean? Show you the GreenMan, the legend. Peace. So, What do you guys think of the website then? It's okay, really. It's not like fantastic, but I've not spent ages doing it. But it seems alright for really for the moment and what it can do and that. The GreenMan, yeah, it's being announced soon. It'll only cost $6.99, pretty cheap really, and it comes with the iPod connector dock, so you can charge it up, and a free cleaning cloth as well. So good buy that. Not bad, yeah. And you can also get mobile me for it as well, so you can access it wherever you are, on your MacBook, iPhone, on a PC. No, not seriously, no. Still trying to find maybe a live stream of the Apple event. Seeing quickly here. By the way, I am using that Dell laptop. I'm just borrowing it off somebody to use. I found, I think maybe a live stream. Not sure. It's got 769 viewers, so maybe. No, it's not that. No, somebody else talking. Yeah, the Dell Inspiron 15 something, I think 1545. I'm not sure. Some needles there left if anybody wants them. I don't really want any more. No. Oh, I've lost the link to that website I was on. I do actually have some pudding. It's not really proper pudding, it's just some minstrels. Half an hour, right. So the Apple iTablet has full capacity multi-touch, a 9 point, so specs are coming out, 9.7 inch IPS display. It's 0.5 inches thin and weighs 1.5 pounds, and he has it on a table and it looks very thin, and he's shown a bit of video on there, some movies. And yeah, so it does look very thin. It's got that MacBook Air kind of iPhone slash MacBook look. Obviously, it would do. It's got 16 gigabytes, or you can have a 64 gigabyte flash storage capacity, and it's a 1 GHz Apple A4 chip, whatever that is. It's got Bluetooth 2.1 plus EDR, so what the iPhone has, I think, and Wi-Fi 802.11n, and a normal iPod connected dock at the bottom of it, and probably a 3.5mm headphone socket. Yeah, it's still the iPod. It's got an accelerometer and compass, speaker, microphone, and that 30-pin connector. The battery is 10 hours long, and it can take a flight from San Francisco to Tokyo and watch a video the whole time, and it has over a month of standby time, which is very good. The iPhone doesn't have that at all, unfortunately. That lasts about a day, really. So yeah, 10 hours of battery. It's arsenic free, BFR free, mercury free, and some other stuff which isn't very interesting, but good for the environment. No, I don't think it does have a camera. I think they would have said that really, but I don't think there is. That'll come on the next model that will bring out next year probably, with more features and upgrades. It can run all the iPhone apps from the App Store. It is really more of an iPhone than a Mac. It is. It's not got the my Mac operating system really, and they should have done that, I think. I think that's it really. Showing some games on it now and what they're like. So has anybody actually know the price of this yet? Because I've not seen it. I'm not actually watching this live. It's just a link. I posted it on my Twitter. It's for Engadget.com. Just go on there and then click on the live updates from the Apple event, and they just take a few photos and write information down what's happening, because video feeds aren't very good and hard to find. Yeah, I'm. That's why I keep doing refreshing. I think it does do it for yourself, maybe. I don't know. Seems to be doing it a little bit. Showing Facebook, and you can kind of, with some of these apps, you can have it the actual iPhone size in the middle, or make it bigger and like zoom in, and it goes a little bit blurred, I think. So there's this other guy on there, I've forgotten what his name is, and he's just playing, yeah, still playing this game, and it says it's really good. Yeah, doodle jump. I probably won't do. I mean, I've not seen the price yet. I don't think they've announced it yet, so just showing how you can have a background on the home screen and have all your apps there. I know you can do that if you jailbreak your iPhone, but it's good to see that they're not just having a black background and you can actually set a picture. It probably is going to be expensive. It's not going to be cheap. It's going to be at least over £500 or more. Because the 32 gig 3GS is 540. So yeah, definitely it's going to be more than that. And so I think the iPhone OS 4.0 is coming. Yeah, I think it is, because I think he's going to start talking about it. I don't think they really got time to talk about anything else like new products, except maybe the new software for the iPhone. Somebody just posted on Twitter that they do think the iPad, for the name of it, is good, and I think it probably is better, like I said before, than things like Isolate. I think Isolate is quite bad, really, personally. I mean, even if lots of people don't like the iPad, I'm sure they'll still go along to Apple and have a look, or still be interested in it. I'm sure people will actually like it. Maybe they don't now, but they will do. I'm sure they will, eventually. iGame, iStation, iBox, iPlay. They should get into the game console market. Well, they already have, really. Well, not properly. I mean, they've got the iPod Touch, which has sold very well, and they've got all the games and the apps. Even though they're really cheap, lots of people have bought them. It's not like with the DS and the PSP, where the games are £30. TARDIS 2412, hi. YouTube 996, hi. Right. Yeah, it's not like the games are a lot. The apps are a lot of money, like the PSP and the DS. They're about 30 quid, 35 quid. And with the iPhone and the iPod Touch, you can buy a new game like every day, and more than that every day, because they're so cheap. I could never imagine the apps being 30 quid. I don't like Doodle Jump £30 from the App Store. I wonder if they're going to do like, how Steve normally does, and that's not it. Well, whatever it is, what is it says? And he announces something else. That might be quite interesting. Now looking at a game, it's FPS Nova. Is that the name of the game? GTA on the iPhone, yes, £6. It's really good, isn't it? £6 for an iPhone app. How much is it on the DS? How much? Like 30 quid or something, or 20 quid, or £20 if you don't know. Yeah, one more thing. So have any of you guys signed up to my website? And what you can do is log in, and what's going to eventually happen is I'm going to have some exclusive videos which are only going to appear on this website and not on YouTube, and never on YouTube. So it's easy, you just got to sign up, put your email address in, make a password if you want to. And you can also chat in the chat thing if you want to. If you're on GreenMan Live on my website, if you go down below the text box, the chat bit, there's links for iLounge.com, macrumors.com and Engadget, and there's a live Twitter feed of my tweets on Twitter. Yeah, the iPhone 4.0, and like I was saying in one of my videos, maybe a new MacBook Air, because it was Apple Tech 001. He had a video saying that there is a possibility there's a new MacBook Air because it is no longer the thinnest laptop in the world. I looked on their website for like just information about it, and I'm sure ages ago they had it advertised as the thinnest laptop in the world. Now it's something like just as thin, the amazing MacBook Air. So, and it's actually, I think it's a Dell which is the thinnest now. Yeah, I probably will. I'll just do a quick roundup of the things which have been announced and a bit of information about them. I usually do that. It won't be too long, I don't think. So, they're now talking about the New York Times. Just demoing it on the iPad. That's a new word I've got to learn, isn't it? iPad. You know, you got iPhone, iPod, iMac. It's another word. You're going to get even more confused when you try to talk about the iPhone. You sometimes say the iPod, and now you're going to say iPad. Lol. I wonder if there's going to be like some time when every word is going to have an I in front of it. And every kind of product you have is I, so like I washing machine and I fridge and I Hoover. I Pepsi, I Coke, I drink Coke, whatever. I GreenMan, I Cocoa Pops, yeah. I PS3, no I don't think so. I think this is actually probably one of the most boring announcements, really. Well, I don't know. How's the audio and the video going? What's it like? Is the sound alright? I sleep. They're showing a bit of Star Trek, I think that is, the movie, on the iPad. And they're showing, I think it's a painting app, so you can like paint on it, so it's like a drawing, you know, on those electronic pads, like that. Trying to get back onto Engadget, it just failed. Just went off. Silence. Come on. Alright. So what do you see there? Engadget isn't working. Yes, yes. Oh. 1 second. Somewhere in here. I'm just trying to find the GreenMan. It's near somewhere. Just trying to find it. There's a lot of stuff in here. Jump. find it. Found the GreenMan. Just put the Apple sign back up. Go in. Try not to break everything. That's better. Think's better with the lights on. Da-da, da-da. Da-da, da-da. Da-da, da-da. Da-da, da-da. Da-da. Da-da, da-da. Da-da, da-da. Da-da, da-da. He's stuck to the tissue. There he is. There you go, guys. You wanted to see him, didn't you? Say hi to you. The GreenMan, there he is, the plasticine man. This plasticine model is actually about 2 years old. Bye bye, bye bye. Bye bye, bye bye. Goodbye, thank you for watching GreenMan videos. Yeah, I'll just leave him there. Just sit there, put him there. About there. Yeah. Whoa, what's happened to my computer? No. There's an advertisement. Alright, back to the Apple event, see what's going on. Actually, I just showed you my my light here. It's pretty good. I got it off eBay. If you just type in on eBay, if you've ever been on eBay before, sorry. Just type in Apple neon sign and you'll find one of these. I think you can just get it in blue, but I'm not sure. There might be other colours. I can't remember. So they're still talking about games and the apps and things on the iPad. And they said iPhone there. And it's almost an hour. I can't believe I've almost been broadcasting for 1 hour. Yeah. And I've not checked the chat for a few seconds, so I'll get back to that in a second. They're now looking at books for the iPad. Some dogs next door barking, annoying. They've got a new app called iBooks, and hello everybody, I'm giving you all a shout out, hi. GreenMan's birthday number 2, that was in April 27th, I think. Yeah, April 27th. The event is boring, the event is boring really. Nothing really much about it. And yeah, the Lego videos, they weren't actually Lego, it was something called Playmobil, and I've got quite a few views on the videos actually. There might be some new ones of those actually sometime. I might make some more. Gets you quite a lot of views. So yeah, they're still looking at these books on the iPad, and they've got big, you know, book publishers. I'm sure everybody knows all of them. when I made those Playmobil vids, I was about, yeah, I was 13. But I'd have had those toys for ages. They're in my attic, so I thought I'd bring them down and actually try making a video. I tried doing it with the GreenMan and like other things, but it was like really hard because like you moved it a bit and the arm might break off or something, and it was easier with the little toys. So yeah, you can buy books and they're $4.99 each, and you can get New York Times on it, and so that's iBooks, the amazing new feature on the Apple iPad. Oh damn! I actually didn't do that on purpose. If I buy the pad, yeah, of course I'm gonna unbox it, definitely. But I don't think I will buy it. So how much is the iPad? Because I still don't have a clue how much it is. I don't think they've even announced it, have they? And that'll be probably right at the end. The iBook store, I think it is very similar to iTunes. Pricing isn't too bad. Really slick looking page animation, according to this. Yeah, I mean, if it is reasonably priced, then I might get it, but probably isn't going to be. Yeah, it's really boring when they just go through like software and stuff like that. Imagine if there was an Apple event when they just like updated the iPods, the Macs, the iPhone, and they had loads of new products as well. That'd be cool. Oh, that's amazing. "24 viewers, that's good, thanks." Yes, the chat pop-up is now working, so I can talk on here. Let's see if I can do it. Audience. Hello. It works. Hallelujah. Right, so I've nearly been broadcasting for 1 hour. That is amazing. And I really don't know how long it's going to carry on for. It's time to open the minstrels. You alright there, right, GreenMan? Can't put them there because my desk does go there, so you can't see them. So I have to stay there in that corner there. Should work a bit faster now because I've got this laptop here and I've got the Ustream broadcaster thing here, and I've been trying to get this chat pop-up to come here, so I've had to run my live stream here watching myself again, so it's made my internet connection slow and stuff like that, so it should be better now. And I'm using Safari as well. I stopped using Internet Explorer months ago and just use Safari. Sometimes some websites just run a bit weird and it kind of crashes, so I have to use Internet Explorer, which is pretty bad. So yeah. Right, so that's an hour. Somebody says what's happened so far. So if you mean my event or the Apple event, my Ustream, well, I've just talked basically about what's happened at the event and my views and things, and talked about the iMac a bit, which I'm going to get soon hopefully. And so at the event, what's happened is that they've announced something called the iPad, which is a big iPhone basically, and that's it basically. Yeah. No, it's not really. So, well, it is really, yeah. There's a few new things to it. There's iBooks, and you can put backgrounds on, and it's got 16GB storage, or you can have 64GB flash. It's got Wi-Fi. You can make calls, send messages, email. What else is there? It's got a compass, accelerometer. So yeah, it's basically the iPhone, but bigger, and that's it really. Yeah, I don't know the prices yet or anything you get with it, accessories, that kind of thing. But it is a good idea for them to release a product like this, because there's already lots of them out there, and it's coming, very it's like a new gadget. It's like the netbooks. They suddenly appeared and everyone's selling them and buying them and things like that. I don't really know what's the need of these tablets, to be honest, because you've got the iPhone. So iWork now they're talking about for iPad. Could the tablet handle iWork? And now I've got Phil Skiller on to talk about it. Good money, everyone. iWork is a suite of apps that millions of customers love. Yeah, I mean, I've never really used Opera. I've used Firefox and all the other ones, Chrome, Internet Explorer and Safari. I've never used Opera though, or any others really. There aren't many others, but there are a few, just not as popular ones. And all the iMacs out now. There is no new iMacs like today. It was just I was saying that I'm going to buy an iMac, the 21.5 inch. I was going to get a MacBook just for these people who haven't been here for long and just come. I'm not going to get a MacBook because I think the iMac will be better for me and is kind of a lot better specs. And I don't really need the portability as much as some people do, and right, so now showing some themes, and the themes look quite cool. This is for the iWork. I think this is the kind of the thing about it and what it can do. It's not really any of the stuff because that isn't really new, and you can do it's kind of like Photoshop, I think, a bit. If anybody really does have a live stream of it, it'd be really good because it's a lot more fun than what I'm looking at. I wish they'd bring on the amount of money it's going to cost. Yeah, GreenMan in the corner of the screen there, in front of the minstrels and the Apple logo. I'm just doing a poll on will you get the iPad, so I'm just filling in the poll options. Alright, there you go. The Apple Light cost about £15, I think, and it came from another country, so I think it was a few pounds extra for the postage. And the company that's selling them on eBay, they have lots of other lights as well, lots of other brands and logos on there. Yeah, I mean, all the light is a bit of plastic with the Apple logo and the writing, and at the top there's a light and a kind of hook thing. Right, it's back to the Apple event. GreenMan is still there, obviously. So they're just showing some of the things you can do, and it's kind of a bit like Excel kind of thing, and filling in data on it to save. So here it is, you know, like scoring stats and team information for a football team called the Wildcats Soccer. Still no information about prices or when it's going to be available. Yeah, I use Sony Vegas. I don't really edit it much. I do a little bit because the thing is it runs really slow on my computer. I don't know why it is. I've got a good processor. I think it must be the graphics card, to be honest, and it's because it's HD as well. So that is a good thing about Macs. They're a lot faster and work better. And need a bit of water. My tablets. So we're looking at the iPad OS and how it compares to iPhone will there be any room, any time for anything else to do the iPhone? I do normally have a phone in here, but it's not here today. The charging dock. Right, so also, I'm not sure if anybody's heard of this. There is a internet radio streaming station thing. It's called tunevibes.com, and I listened to it at the weekend. It's really good. They play new music from people off YouTube and the internet, and well, it's cool music. One of them is Dave Days that I can remember. You'll probably know him off YouTube, and he does lots of music and things. So check out tunevibes.com, and yeah, check out tunevibes.com. Sorry, just looking at someone here, and oh, come on, stupid computer. There's a player at the top, and you can play it in other programs, so like Windows Media Player, QuickTime, iTunes, that kind of thing. And there's a few DJs at the moment, so check those out. They start broadcasting at 5 PM on a Saturday and Sunday, so check it out and see if you like it. Right, so back to the Apple events, and it syncs over USB just like the iPhone or an iPod. Hello to anybody who's just joined, and still not sure how long it's going to be. There's still there's some more information now coming. It's about the prices of the new apps and things just for the iPad. It can easily connect to projectors. Free completely new apps priced at $9.99 each. They are on the App Store. Let's go down. My iPhone. Do 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 do. Yeah, I can't really show you the laptop because I'm using the webcam just there to film this, so I can't really. Sorry. The reason I'm using this instead of this webcam here, which I would normally use, is because it's not actually as good really. Although I spent quite a bit of money on that, and it seems to be running really slow. When I open it up in my programs, it's called Microsoft Livecam. It just freezes up and doesn't do anything. When you use it online, I tried it on Ustream last night just to test it, and it doesn't really work at all. So obviously when I get my iMac I can use that. I was actually thinking of getting a external iSight camera. It's the old cameras which they used quite a few years ago before they had the built-in ones. And when are you going to give away the case? And I did say this a while back. I'll just get it for you. Somewhere up here. Here it is. Up there. GreenMan, iPhone. Looks pretty good. I got a pen and wrote GreenMan on it. So and it's green. So it fires good. Yeah, a few people on Twitter saying cost, and I assume that is to the iPad. It's an iPad. So let's see what's going on. Whoa, got a bit of information now. Right, so you can get loads of stuff on your iPad, photos, music, movies, TV shows, contacts, calendars, bookmarks, and applications. It's got Wi-Fi and 3G. It's $60 for laptops for internet a month, and for the iPad it's $14.99 up to 250 megabytes data, and that's $29.99 unlimited data. I'll read your messages in a second. It's got a breakthrough deal with AT&T. This is for America. UK it'll be either O2 or Orange or Vodafone, as they all have the iPhone now. And even Tesco's, you can get the iPhone at Tesco's. So you can get free use of AT&T Wi-Fi hotspots, and no contract, cancel at any time. And that's it for now, I think. Breakthrough deal in US, it's great. International deals by June. And iPad 3G models are unlocked and uses new GSM micro SIMs. So there must be some versions which aren't 3G. Twitter. Yeah, so July launch in the UK, and I'm sure they're going to announce actually how much it's going to cost, like now, I think. And then he's saying, what should we price this at? I actually think it might be quite a good price, I don't know. Hey. There's just a dollar sign on the screen, nothing else. See how much it's going to be, come on. I think it's actually going to be quite a lot of money. Refreshing the page. I know it starts at $4.99.